everybody. Sorry, someone the other day was like, I miss when Robert would just start with a shred lick in the beginning of the videos. That one was for you. So, welcome back to another video, guys. We are talking about riffs that you wish were just played in Guitar Center. This is actually the third video in this series. First one was a few years ago, second one was a couple months ago, and the third one, well, is today. So we're going to talk about these riffs, and actually you chose them, so you're going to see your comments popping up. Leave a comment down below. You know, what are some riffs you would love to hear in a guitar store, or just Guitar Center, guitar place, store that sells guitars? So do me a favor, leave a comment down below what riffs you would like to, you know, see in the next video, and I'll be picking 5 of them and teaching them, and you know, we're just going to kind of roll with it that way. So like I said, leave a comment down below. If you want tabs for the way I'm playing the riffs, I'm not saying I know how to play them 100% correct, but yo, a lot of you guys have been asking for tabs. I'll put the tabs in the video link down below as well. And don't forget, jam section at the end of the video with drums now. We getting it on. Alright, so first riff, I'm teaching them all with the Les Paul, so this is definitely not the guitar to have on if you're going to play some Gallagher stuff, but, you know, Cradle Rock is this killer riff, and I listened to the tape, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but the audio that I heard, live he plays it different almost every single time, but the audio that I heard on the actual recording starts like this. Okay, so here's how he is playing this here shindig. So basically, the way I heard it, if you listen to the actual audio, this is just the way that I'm hearing it. I've seen it played different ways. He played it different live all the time. But basically, I'm hearing this. So I'm hearing he starts on the low E string. A lot of people start on the A. I think he starts on the low E string. So basically, it's this. Here we go. That's a little better. Tell me. Again, wrong guitar for this song. But I'm going open 3, open on the low string. Back to 2 on the A, 3 on the low E string, so, and then 2 on the D, rooting it on that E note right there. Now here we go back to basically like the main hook that I see everyone playing. So we have open 2, open on the A, again, hammer pull off, 3rd fret low E string, and that's kind of like a hammer. Then open A, 3rd fret again, open low E string. Another one of these things he kind of alters a little bit each time. So I'm playing open low E string 3 times, 3rd fret on the low E string twice, and then 5th fret 1. So we have, again, he plays so aggressive, you know, the notes are, there's a lot of like percussive attributes to it. And then he does the first part again. Now, there's a really cool bend here. He goes 2, and he bends 2 on the G, up a full. have that? So that's 2 up, a full step, down, pull up, then 2 on the D. Kind of that little Hendrixy thing, you know, from Voodoo Child. So we have. And there's the riff. Now, Mr. Scary is a beast of a riff. So basically, it's all pedaling off of this F sharp note on the lowest string. So 2nd fret. And the way I have to do it is I have to start with an up. I go up, hammer on, and then alternate. So. Now, the overall, like if you look at it, it doesn't seem hard, but to get the picking and stuff right, it's pretty challenging. Because he changes. It's not all alternate. The first part's alternate, and then you basically have to do double downs in order to get the feel right. At least I have to. Now, you go to 4 on the D, which is just an octave, but what happens here is then you go 2 times on the 2nd fret of the lowest string, and I downpick those, so it goes. So you notice how watch what happens. It's like 2 ups in a row. So. And I'm just going 4, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 2 hammer on 4. It's really tricky. Like I said, look at the tabs, or like I said, listen to the song. Now the next little section here, there's a couple different ways you can play it. I think Lynch might go. I always went. Sorry, like that. It's the same exact notes, 2 different ways to play it. Like I said, the way I do it, I go 5, 4, 2, then I go 5 on the low string, 4, 2 on the A, and then 5, 4. That's one way you can do it, or you can go. If you like the sound of those lower, like thicker strings, you know, do it that way. Now the next part goes from that 5, 4. Then you have this. Into that next section. Now this part is really tricky. So it's palm mute twice on the lowest string, 2nd fret. You're still always pedaling on that F sharp. So 4, 5, 2, hammer on 4. So okay, so so 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 5 on the D string, and then you use a little legato section. It's 4, 5, 4, 2. So I notice how I'm doing ups on those. That's all down, and then because of that string skip, I like to do ups. It gets my hand kind of out of the way. So. Then again, that same thing over and over again. So that's essentially that riff. It's a pretty tough riff. Oh baby, Red Beach has some of the coolest 80s metal riffs, and of course Time to Surrender is no exception. It starts out with this really cool kind of like pentatonic walking blues scale. But I didn't really learn that part, I just heard it, so I'm not going to teach that because I don't know necessarily. But this part. That part we will teach. So essentially it's a big old A5 down here. And lots of palm muting on the A string, you know, classic. And you get a little power chord here on, a little baby power chord on 7 on the D to 9 on the G. So palm mute the A string, and then 3 and 5 on the D and G. So basically you're going from an A to another A to an F. Always a winning, you know, chord progression combination. Now that is palm mute twice, and then 5 and 7 slide up to 7 and 9. So palm mute in between each of these. So it goes back to 5, Then you new chord kind of here. It's 5 on the D, 4 on the G. So back to that A, and this first killer riff. Do 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 do. Open 3 on the low E, open 3 on the A E. Everything is exactly the same, but at the end there, when you go, instead of going to the A, he goes up here, essentially to a D, and then the next little fill, which is all double stops, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5. Right there, and you can palm it if you want. I always end up doing so. There you have it. Now this is a hugely requested one, Greta Van Fleet. You know, there's a lot of people who don't like them, but you know what? I'm just happy to see so many. I've seen so many kids say that they've been inspired by Greta Van Fleet to pick up guitar. So man, there is no way having a young band like that inspiring people to want to play guitar can be a bad thing. And this riff was requested, and here we go. When the Curtain Falls. That's a great riff. You know, this like it's basically like a G minor pentatonic scale. And it is smoking. So I like to use my thumb. I don't actually know how their guitar player does it. So I go 1 flat to 3, and I use my thumb. And I play 5 on the D string 2 times, which is an octave. Now 3 pull up open on the G. So now here's like a standard pentatonic. So you're gonna bend 7 on the G up, and then you're gonna go 5 on the G, 3 on the B and high. So then you're gonna go 6 to 3, then 5 3, 5 3 open on the G. Get that little lick down there. So, oh, sorry. Now it repeats the first section. Now a new section here. So you go bend that same 5 down to 3, and then you're gonna go 5 on the D and the A, and then 6. And there you have it. Like I said, it's a great riff. I don't know any of the lyrics, but it's a smoking riff. And of course, Cupids Dead, which is a Nuno, you know, just legendary groove session. Him and Pat, man, what a great rhythm section. So, anyways, K-Fig now is the drummer, but basically, this whole thing here is so cool. Oh, do. There we go. So essentially it's this. There we go. There's like a million riffs in this song. You know, just it's like an onslaught of riffs. But anyways, this main section here is a little chromatic. You know, to me it's all E minor pentatonic with, you know, the blues notes and chromatics. So it's 7, 8, 9 on the D. He might be hammering on. I'm not sure. I think he picks it all. So it's 7, 8, 9, and then 7 on the G twice. Now it's 9 pull up open on the D, 7 pull up open on the D. So now this part is 5 hammer on 6 on the D, then 7 on the A. So another little chromatic section here. Again, it's just the blues, you know. So we're gonna go 5, 6, 7 on the low E string. So we have. So you go 5, 6, 7. I was like, does he skip a string there? But no. Then it's 5 twice on the A, Now, everything stays the same, but this ending changes. So the first ending is this, which is just 3, 5, 7. Do, do, do. Now, getting the groove is a whole another lesson, but basically everything stays the same, but then the ending, next time it goes do, 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 instead of it goes 3, 5, 5, 3, so. I don't know the chords anymore. It's been too long. But there's that one, you know, just a beast of a riff. Alrighty, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like I said, this is a lot of fun. Please leave your comments down below, and we'll be picking a lot more riffs, doing more of these videos. I like the idea of including you guys into picking the riffs. It's made it so much better. So we're gonna go ahead and get your jam on, and I'm gonna get the backing track queued up, and we're just gonna see what happens. I never know what I'm gonna play in these jams until the backing track starts and I start playing. So that's about it. So let's go.